everybody, and welcome back once again. Another edition of Inside the Headset. Here we are, week 4, game 4, and I got with me on the cellular telephone the head coach of the William Blount Governors, head coach Philip Shadowens. How you doing?
Doing good, Stork. How are you?
I'm doing really well. So Friday night, you got in a tough little old battle with Dobbins Bennett. Things didn't turn out the way you wanted, so talk a little bit about the game, Coach.
We didn't play very good football, to be honest with you. I didn't think we played near our capabilities. Didn't think we were very physical, and even though the game started relatively well for us, drove the ball, pretty good field position, kind of stopped in the first 2 times they had it, but we made a mistake on offense to a pick, and they scored, and that's that. I just thought it went downhill. We just didn't have we didn't have the competitive fight that I would expect our kids to have, and so we lost the football game. And we worked exceptionally hard this week in practice to rectify some of those issues.
So after the loss, you got the film on Saturday and then started to work. After starting with a new team like this, kind of walk me through when you see a sluggish game like that or whatever. Generally, what do you look for as a coach, philosophy-wise? What do you try to do, Coach?
Well, I want to find kids that are going to play hard every play and they have a belief in each other, belief in themselves first and foremost, a belief in each other, the people around them, and their teammates, and they're going to compete every single play on a high level. And it's a lot of times in course football that you're going to have bad plays that occur. And I'm looking for kids that understand there's 150 plays on a given Friday night, and you're going to have bad plays. It's how you respond to that adversity. It's going to determine who you are as a person, who you are as a football team. And so we've got to get better at our response to adversity. And I know we've had a lot of adversity the last 7, 8, 9 years here. At the same time, that has nothing to do with what's going on right now. So we have to get past that, feeling sorry for our stage and for ourselves. And we have to get past the point of when something bad happens, we expect something else bad to happen. We've got to have shorter memories and understand that there's going to be ups and downs in every football game. And when we get to that point, we'll start winning football games against good people because we're good enough that we can do that. But we have to, mentally, we have to get past that. And we addressed that this week in practice with very physical, tough practices. And I expect to see our best game of the year Friday night.
Well, it's funny you say that. And I'm reading the book, the latest about Saban and his coaching philosophy and stuff. And one of the things is, it says in there that, right after a mistake, anything that's done, he's like, forget it. Let's go on. I don't have time to milk on that because it's already done.
Yeah, that's the reason why God puts eyes in front of your head, not behind you, because you got to look forward. We have to have that type of attitude. We want to correct our mistakes and we want to learn from our mistakes, but at the same time, we don't want to just dwell on our mistakes because we have to move forward in the game of football. So, we've talked about that. We've addressed it. We've been extremely physical this week in practice, and I really, truly expect to have our best game of the year at this point on Friday night against Heritage.
Talk a little bit about Heritage. Give me a rundown. What will Governor fans see on Friday night that this coach likes to do? I'm not familiar with him.
Well, they're going to see a team that's going to spread it out all over the field, and they're mostly 4 wides, and they're no huddle, and not real high tempo at times, but they're a no huddle team. They usually score quite a few points. They've given up a bunch of points this year as well. But you expect the high tempo. It's a big rival game. Obviously, our schools are 10 miles apart, and we're 2 county schools here in Black County, and so it's a big rival. Our kids know their kids, and it's something I think everybody looks forward to every year. And certainly something we expect to be really, really, really good and positive for us on Friday night. Our kids expect to win, and not be disappointed if anything else besides that would happen.
Any kids, even though you did come away with a loss, was there any positives out of Friday? It wasn't all negative. Surely, to goodness, it never is. Kids are growing up and learning. But special teams, defense, any series, anything, like you said, anything you give me a little something on?
No, not really, honestly. I thought we played bad football. And, we had I'm sure we had some individual plays and individual kids that,
sure.
That competed at a high level, but not worth mentioning. I just thought, as a team, our football team didn't play the way we're capable of playing and the way we expect to play, so the way I expect them to play. So there's not a lot of praise we handed out for this one. Hopefully next week when you come, I'll be praising a lot of people because I certainly have been impressed with how we practice. Our kids have handled how tough we've been in practice, how physical we've been in practice, and so I look for a special game Friday night. I really do.
Are you starting to see changes within themselves as far as them coming out of it? Maybe a kid that was there last year from this year, is he kind of, maybe a little, I guess, deer in the headlights at times, and then like, oh, I get it now, or I'm liking this, or you seeing any of that?
Well, I see it as a group, actually. I mean, we talked about it. We addressed it yesterday after practice about, trying to talk about why our mentality is what it is. Why are we giving in and bad things happen? Why are our expectations so low? I have high expectations for this team, and I've always believed that you get what you expect. And right now, we have to change, and we're in the process of doing so, the expectations of our kids. And, we expect to be successful, period. That's all I know how to do it, and that's how we're going to do it. And our kids have to come along with that and understand why we expect success, because we are talented, because we are physically tough, because we're going to play hard every play, we're going to be in the right position, schematically we're going to be good. I mean, all those things are the reason why we expect success. We don't expect success because there's a miracle, potion that gives you success. We expect it because of what we do in practice every day. So, yes, I see our kids starting to buy into that, but the bottom line is we have to enjoy success on Friday night for our kids to truly buy into it. So that needs to start this Friday night with our second win of the year. And when that happens, hopefully we can get on a roll, and our kids will start to understand better what we expect.
Kick off at 7 or 7:30?
7:30 always, buddy.
7:30. We're over here on this different time. We don't get up. We're still in the bed when you get up. You know that. Coach, I do want to say thanks. I really appreciate you joining us every week. I've had several people. Had some people from Oakland that told me they really enjoyed hearing from you and hearing from Coach McDaniel, and they enjoy the statewide coverage, so I appreciate your time and everything. So 7:30 Friday night, Mountaineers and Governors over at the Mountaineer House. So y'all join Coach Shadowens, load up and head over that way, and 7:30's kickoff. Y'all be there.